The rights of every man are diminished when the rights of one man are threatened. We must find time to stop and thank the people who make a difference in our lives. A man may die, nations may rise and fall, but an idea lives on. Ideas have endurance without death. Change is the law of life, and those who look only to the past or the present are certain to miss the future. Let us not seek the Republican answer or the Democratic answer, but the right answer. Let us not seek to fix the blame for the past. Let us accept our own responsibility for the future. Art is the great Democrat, calling forth creative genius from every sector of society, disregarding race or religion or wealth or color. Without debate, without criticism, no administration and no country can succeed and no republic can survive. A man does what he must, in spite of personal consequences, in spite of obstacles and dangers, and pressures, and that is the basis of all human morality. For in the final analysis, our most basic common link is that we all inhabit this small planet, we all breathe the same air, we all cherish our children's futures, and we are all mortal. All this will not be finished in the first 100 days. Nor will it be finished in the first 1,000 days, nor even perhaps in our lifetime on this planet. But let us begin. We are tied to the ocean. And when we go back to the sea, whether it is to sail or to watch, we are going back from whence we came. I look forward to a future in which our country will match its military strength with our moral restraint, its wealth with our wisdom, its power with our purpose. Not every child has an equal talent or an equal ability or equal motivation, but they should have the equal right to develop their talent and their ability and their motivation, to make something of themselves. If art is to nourish the roots of our culture, society must set the artist free to follow his vision wherever it takes him. Just because we cannot see clearly at the end of the road, that is no reason for not setting out on the essential journey. The problems of the world cannot possibly be solved by skeptics or cynics whose horizons are limited by the obvious realities. We need men who can dream of things that never were. So let us begin anew, remembering on both sides that civility is not a sign of weakness, and sincerity is always subject to proof. We choose to go to the moon in this decade, and the other things not because they are easy, but because they are hard. The men who create power make an indispensable contribution to the nation's greatness, but the men who question power make a contribution just as indispensable. We shall pay any price, bear any burden, meet any hardship, support any friend, oppose any foe to assure the survival and success of liberty.